I want to talk to you today about cameras, kind of what I've used in the past and what I'm going to use this year. This camera is a camera from Wild Game Innovations. I bought this camera, oh, I bet you it's probably 10 years old. One important thing is glad I opened this up, but it's important to remember to take your batteries out in the off season, because you leave the batteries in there or the camera out in the field, they do tend to corrode, and then you'll have a bunch of corrosion and garbage, which causes issues with the camera in the future with batteries and connectivity and all that stuff. But last year we started using cell cameras. This is the Moultrie's last year's version of the cell camera. It's model XA6000. Last year I had no issues with the camera whatsoever. The camera did very well. I sent the pictures that we could view on the server out in the cloud. We downloaded the app to view the cameras off the app. Very simple setup. Just turn it on, put in the SD card, and make sure that the lights all signal green. They even give you a nice little cheat sheet on the inside of the camera, which makes it easy. Last year I used a Hunting Made Easy solar panel. I bought the lithium battery with that. They just plug right into the camera, and it does provide battery power to the camera. Now, this particular solar panel camera, a charger or battery system for the cameras. The one thing I learned the hard way last year is that I did not charge it right. So the one thing to keep in mind, if you do get the Hunting Made Easy lithium solar panel battery pack, you have to charge this in the sun prior to putting it out into the field. It gives you a little push button, which you can see, and it lights up. If all four lights are on, then the battery's charged. It does take a long time to charge these in the sun. That's the one thing I did not like about these, is they can take a couple weeks to actually leave this out in the sunlight for it to charge up. And if you hook it up to the camera right away, you may not be able to keep a charge if the camera is using the battery. So if you do buy these, have enough time to where you can set these out, put them in the sun, let them charge all the way before you bring them out to the field to use them. So one thing with the lithium ion solar panel from Hunting Made Easy. And then we also have these, which I really like these. They're a little bit more clumsy, they're heavier. Finding a location to where you can get the solar panel and sunlight's a little bit more difficult, which this is much easier, because you can hang this on a tree. It comes with straps. It's much lighter, much smaller, but it takes a lot more time to charge these than this. 12-volt battery from Hunting Made Easy. They bring an adapter which you can plug in there. You plug it into the wall, it charges the 12-volt battery, and it's ready to go in 20 hours versus waiting a couple weeks for the lithium to charge. So I really like these for that. And these also seem to last longer out in the field than the lithium, as long as you have the solar panel in a nice exposed area where it gets good sunlight. The downside is, obviously, these are much more clumsy and heavier to bring to the field, and finding a location for the camera and these can be a little bit more difficult. So this year we are going to try out the Moultrie X series cell camera. So they discontinued their 6,000, 7,000 models. They are no longer using these, but they have come out with the X series, which is a great price point. It's only $100 for these. You can get them with AT&T or Verizon. The one design that they came up with was an antenna extension for better reception as far as cell service goes. Setup is pretty much the same as the 6000, 7000 series. They give you the cheat sheet on the inside. Takes 12 AA batteries, and you just plug in the SD card, turn it on, and once all 3 lights are green, you're good to go. Setup is really easy through their website or the app. Comes with a serial number. The one thing that I really liked about these is they do have an internal GPS, which Moultrie can track. That way, if you have an issue with trespassers, which turn into thieves, and they steal these, as long as you keep your serial number, they have the ID and everything is recorded with Moultrie, and they can track it through their GPS system, which I thought was really neat. So, thanks for watching. If you like, hit the subscribe button.